Yo, what's happening, people? What's good? We're out here, we're gonna do some posing today and some tanning actually. For those of you that don't know, black people tan too. I tan sometimes in the summer to get rid of this like farmer's tan. I don't know if you can see it, but I have like a farmer's tan and get it all balanced out so that, you know, when it comes to time for me to go on stage and compete, when I get that spray tan, it actually sticks a lot easier. I don't need several coats to layer on my skin. And on top of that, when I sweat, when I'm on the stage for posing and all that good shit, it actually sticks, like the tanning will stick, right? So that's the trick. I mean, not everyone's a competitor, so you don't really need to know that, but if you use spray tan, I recommend you actually just do a proper tan first, get yourself set in for a couple of weeks, then use a little bit of spray tan so that it looks a lot better. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be running you through some posing today, just honestly some quick routines that I keep consistent as I get closer and closer and closer to a show. As you'll see, I'm gonna start to like really sweat when I do the posing, and that's because of the mind-muscle connection, and that's something that is like heavily underrated for people that don't even like compete, right? Like I would recommend everyone try posing in their own way, simply because if you try it, you're gonna engage that mind-muscle connection, and then when you work out, it's gonna be a whole lot easier for you to engage and isolate that muscle and like, you know, get a better pump and a better contraction, of course concentric and eccentric, on that specific muscle group. All right, so without wasting any time, I'm gonna get changed. We're gonna look at the mirror. I'm like already in the gym, so we can just do a little spin around if you wanna like look around. Gangway, and I'm just gonna be looking at the mirror, making sure that I'm nailing the pose, holding it for as long as I can, building up my endurance, which is another thing that posing can do for you. It really helps build your endurance, as you'll see when I start to sweat. And then yeah, we're gonna run off from there. I'm gonna do a little bit of tanning, and that's it. All right, so thanks so much for watching, guys and girls. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. We out, motherfuckers. Let's go. All right, yeah, so we're just gonna get ready in a little bit. I'm gonna get changed in like a couple seconds, but hold, wait, yo, chill. All right, people, all right, so we're gonna run through the poses, and what I want you, the viewer, to do is just pay attention to like the amount of sweat you see accumulate in like the next couple of minutes, because this honestly looks so simple, but over a long period of time, which is only like 5 minutes, it's really challenging. It's like cardio, you know what I'm saying? Like every single minute is harder than the last one. But I want you to stick around and really see how much of an effort, you know, it takes to like correctly pose. Like when you look at a bodybuilder posing on stage or like in their Instagram posts, like it's not just the pose that looks good. You can see like the amount of like dedication that goes behind that. So just honestly, stay tuned, check it out. You'll see something that you probably never saw before. So hit that like button, you know what it is.
This is Raven Beats.
So take a look, guys. Do you see the sweat? Do you see the sweat? This is not oil, this is sweat. This is what happens when you get a proper mind-muscle connection going for like 10 fucking minutes. Like 10 minutes, that's all it was. And I'm dying. It feels like cardio. On top of that, I feel like I train almost every muscle in my body, right? So now imagine doing this before or after you train. You cannot tell me that you won't be able to get a better workout because your mind literally knows what's going on inside those muscle fibers, like how to actually activate it. Because everything feels mad warm. I'm sweating from areas I didn't know I could sweat from, to be honest. But that's the beauty of posing, guys and girls. It's not just like, let's look beautiful for the gram. I mean, yeah, you want angles, it's an illusion, yes, but there's also, we'll say like, there's a benefit that most people overlook, right? And that benefit is increasing your mind muscle connection and getting a little bit of a sweat out of literally just flexing your muscles, right? So imagine if I can do this without the weights. I see people lift with weights and they don't even sweat this much. So you're not engaging the muscle correctly. That's one point from me to you. Make sure you're properly contracting the muscles each and every single workout. If I can sweat more than you and you're wearing a t-shirt and some shorts, and I'm pretty much in just underwear, you're not squeezing hard enough, all right? That's it, that's all. Thanks so much. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. We out.